Alright, Fire Emblem, Path of Radiance. I have a love-hate relationship with Fire Emblem. I love the games conceptually. I really do. Like, they remind me a lot of Shining Force on the Genesis, which was my first exposure to this kind of game. Yeah, I have never played this game before. I've had it for a little while, but I never actually played it. I sort of got it after I entered my collecting phase of retro games. So I never really sat and played it. I've played Radiant Dawn. I like it. I just find it very hard to play classic Fire Emblem just because of the permadeath mechanic. I cannot stand to watch a character in Fire Emblem die, which is super easy to watch happen because that's kind of the point of the game. You're kind of intended to take casualties, unless you're a master strategist / perfectionist. You are supposed to take like a couple casualties at least here and there. Like it's the cost of war. Some people are going to die. But if you're a semi-perfectionist like I am, who wants everyone to live, who wants to see everyone's stories, then it is super hard to progress in a game where characters just stay dead. I already know the way around the game. I could do easy. I mean, it doesn't even say it's... It doesn't even say any of the game it's easier. It just gives you advice. I'll do normal.
Well, Ike, you had enough? Oh, missed.
Ike? Oh no!
Missed that song.
Ah, you're up. About time.
Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. So, the sleeping prince awakens. Father, I can't believe you. I know those are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rough on Ike. If this is too much for the boy, he'll never make it as a mercenary. Now, this game is stretched out sideways, isn't it? I'll fix that in a minute. But, Mist, you don't have to worry. I told you, I'm fine. Ha! You'd better be. Now grab your sword and get ready. Actually, here, give me a second. I should be able to fix that right now. There we go. Now let me just fix it on my end. I have setups to fix it for me. Let's see. There we you go. That looks better. What? Don't tell me you're going at it again. But... just until I land a single blow. I'm not giving up until I can get one good hit in on Father. I like your resolve, Ike. But it takes more than a strong will to... Aha! I knew I'd find you here. Hi, Boyd. What brings you here? I'm actually not sure if it's small enough on the... Certainly OBS is very lot wider than my TV still, I think. I don't know, it could just be my head. You said you were going to get the boss, but you never came back. I got picked to check up on you. Oh, sorry. I got caught up with Ike and my father. It's nothing. Besides, I figured I'd get a good laugh watching Ike get worked over by the boss. You look fine. What happened? Nothing at all. I'm sorry to disappoint you. You just missed it. Just a minute ago, he was out cold. Missed? Haha. Sorry. You came at just the right time, Boyd. You can be Ike's sparring partner. What? Me? I'm beginning to think it would be better if he sparred with someone closer to his own skill. I understand. Thanks for your help, Boyd. I don't know about this closer to his skill business, but I'm ready. Alright, I'm ready for you. Let's go. Tutorial time? Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this later, see what exactly is going on with it. It's still not proportioned correctly. Still a little too wide. Anna, your helpful hint girl, will explain and demonstrate any new features. If you want to watch a tutorial again, simply choose Guide from the map menu. Use tutorials? No, I think I'm fine. Okay, what do all the buttons do? Back, Z. Hey, what's the holdup? Let's get started already. I'm coming. Wait right there. Shove. Okay, I assume that. Huh. Whoa! Come on! What's that all about? You're wasting our time. Hurry up, will you? Or are you afraid of me? Can I just shove him out of bounds? Just annoy the crap out of him? Alright. You can do it! Boyd's got nothing! Take him out! Nothing? I don't have nothing. I mean... Haha! I'm not done yet. We're just getting started. Am I gonna lose this? Is he gonna actually attack? Nope, I win. That wasn't too bad. Boyd, you're such a loser. Shut your trap. Good work, Boyd. That's enough. Oh, alright. Your swordsmanship was decent enough, Ike. Don't forget how it felt. It won't always be this easy. I know. Now that you're done warming up, it's time for you to face me again. I was hoping you'd say that. But first, Mist! Right here! Here you go, Ike. It's a vulnerary. I'd recommend using it now, before you fight Father. Last time he knocked you silly. Always take time to heal your wounds in a battle, even small ones. By the time you think you're in trouble, it's probably too late. Don't get into that situation. It's actually very valid advice in Fire Emblem. Alright. Get ready, Ike. Here I come. Give it your all. You did less damage the other die than the other guy did. Come on, boy. You're going to give me a challenge this time around? Alright. If I attack, he's gonna counter and then do enough damage so he can kill me next turn. I think that might be a little loud. Wow. It's a loud game. So I think the play here is to pull back. Or maybe I don't even pull back. Just use a vulnerary. And next turn he'll attack. He'll get countered by me, and then next turn I can just attack and kill him. Uh, 100 hit. Sounds good. Ugh. Nice. Speed skills, speed res. Ike, you were great. Father, you were holding back, weren't you? What? Is that true? If you could tell the difference, that means you're improving. You know, I wasn't really giving it my all either. That is such a lie. Bah. So, Father, does that mean you finally admit that I'm ready? What, to join the company? To take on a job? Yeah, I mean, Boyd's already out there on the battlefield. I'm ready. I'm tired of being a trainee. Listen, the difference between you and me is that I'm a professional. A professional who just got beat. Ooh! That was just random chance. Random chance. I mean, that's a valid complaint in this in an action RPG. You didn't beat me by skill. You just randomly got a crit. You've got a point, Ike. Alright. Tomorrow will be your first day as a full-fledged mercenary. Really? But, if I think it's too much, you're back to trainee status. You'd better work hard. No problem. Watch, I'll catch up to everyone in no time. We'll see. We'd better be heading back to the fort. Everyone's waiting. Good morning, Ike. Today's your first day as a professional soldier, isn't it? Yeah, and I'm ready to go. What you are is late. The others were suited up and ready at the break of dawn. Sorry, I'll get up earlier from now on. So, what's my first job? I'm talking with Titania right now. Wait outside until we're done. Yes, sir. Very well, Commander Grail. Shall we continue? You were telling me about some bandits that needed taken care of, weren't you? Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it's best if I ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with me. Just the brothers? Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shinon, Gatry, and I can handle the other 2 jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving Ike in your care. I'm trusting you to show him the ropes. Understood, Commander. Come on, Ike. Let's get you set up. Alright, my first job. Captain Titania, preparations are complete, and I'm ready to go. Impeccable timing. It's nice to know we can always count on you to be at the ready, Oscar. Don't forget about me. I'm ready for action. Is that so, Boyd? That's a surprise. Ha! Not today, it isn't. As of today, I'm going to be the absolute model of perfection. I need to set a good example for Ike. I'll take your word for it. Your first campaign at last. I know you've wanted this for a while. Are you nervous, Ike? I think I was more nervous last night. I could hardly sleep. This morning, I'm feeling pretty good. It's the calm before the storm. You should try to relax. You're not going to be out there alone. Yeah, you're right. Right, everyone ready? Let's go. To battle. Do I not get the chance to, like, change anything? There's gotta be at least an options menu, right? Did I miss the options menu? Alright, let me explain what's going on. This is a map of Chaldea. They've hired us to drive off some bandits. Where are the blue marks here? The red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in front of the building up north is their leader. Options menu? You mean like battle prep menu? That and just general options. Like, I want to see if the game has widescreen mode, but I haven't seen one. Also, hello, Hatnilla. It's nice to meet you. I do enjoy talking, so anytime you want to like chime in, feel free. I mean, I do pay attention to the chat. This is a GameCube game. It is a GameCube game, but some GameCube games did have widescreen options. There's no such thing as widescreen mode. Yes, there is. It's on a game-by-game basis. Some of them did have widescreen progressive mode. The Powerpuff Girls had it, so I can't believe Fire Emblem doesn't. That would be crazy. Our mission is to take him out and recapture that building. Yeah, the GameCube was like right at the beginning of when they started making widescreen TVs, basically. So some like PS2, GameCube era games did have widescreen modes. It was just on a game-by-game basis. Ike, listen up. All this stuff is old news to me, but I can give a rookie like you a few tips. First off, don't let yourself get worked up and jump out in front of everyone. You'll just end up getting hurt. Don't try to do too much, Ike. When things get dangerous, you can and should rely on us. As long as you watch how the enemy moves carefully, you'll be fine. Think of this as a training mission. I'll do that. Oscar, Boyd, thanks for your help. Have you ever played an FE game before? I have played quite a few, actually. I stick to more of the modern ones because they aren't as intense. Characters don't stay dead entirely. But I have played some older ones. I have played Radiant Dawn on the Wii. and I have played... What was it called? The something stone, the Sacred Stones on the Game Boy Advance. Those are the two like classic ones I've played. You just sit back and watch how a professional handles things. Enough chit chat, you three. We've got work to do. But yeah, I mostly play the newer ones. Okay, this game does not have the button that shows all enemy movement. That's only a toggle on a per unit basis manually. Okay, good to know. Before you engage an enemy, take a good look at his weapon. The weapon you use often determines who has the upper hand in a fight. For example, the axe I'm wielding serves me well against lances, but it fares less well against swords. My lance is great against swords, but not against axes. And to complete the triangle... Ah! My sword. It's strong against axes, but weak against lances, right? Yes, exactly. If you can remember that, you'll be more effective in combat. That's just the basics, though. This will come in handy soon enough, so don't forget it. Swords over axes. I won't forget. Not if I remember that I'll always have the advantage over you, Boyd. Oh, burn. You think you could maybe find a different way of remembering? Yeah, thanks. I like the dialogue. This game is very well written for a GameCube era Nintendo game. Press A on an empty tile to bring up the options menu. Okay, good to know. Thank you. And one more thing. Don't forget to visit the locals. We're here to help, after all. The villagers should welcome our presence. Ah, we're visiting villages. Okay, I guess simple is fine. Unit window, message speed, always fast. Game speed, normal seems fine. It's not slow or anything. Screen. Ah. Sound output stereo, that's fine. Rumble feature on. Oh, there's no widescreen option. That sucks. Okay, let's see. What have we got here? 2 axes, which are strong against lances, so you stay... Oh, everyone has an axe except for you. Okay. So... I don't want them both to be able to attack a single unit. So I think what I'll do is this. Are you the like super strong one that I don't want to do anything? Paladin, yes you are. Okay. There we go. Now one of them can attack and then I can just beat the crap out of him. So can I visit this? Is that what that is? Visit. Okay. Combat in this game is extremely slow after a couple maps. Are you playing easy or normal or difficult? Normal. I try not to play easy, and I have a bad habit of trying to play difficult on all the games I play, but I did manage to stay at normal on this one, because I hate losing characters in this game. The reason I've never gotten far into a classic Fire Emblem is because I can't stand losing units. And it's so easy to lose units, and it's permanent. So it's like, well, crap, I basically can't play them. Normal mode in the English version is easy mode in the Japanese version. Good to know. Alright, I'm fine with that. You're with the mercenaries, right? Thank you for coming. We've heard a lot about you. Here, take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use from it. Alright. Oh, so that's just an upgrade for... Oh, cool. Visit doesn't take a turn. Does that mean I can... Should be able to give him the sword soon. I mean, she can go out. No, I'm not going to do that. I know how this goes. There's always one super strong character who just kills all the enemies, and then no one else gets experience. I've gone through that in several Fire Emblem games already. I'm not letting, like, the paladin suck up all the experience so that no one else can do anything. I'm not doing that. What's going on out there? Is that some sort of army? Pah, a bunch of mercenaries looking for the next meal. The villagers must have hired them. Listen up, lads. Hurt them, and hurt them bad. We let this bunch live, and we'll have hordes of hired swords hounding us for the rest of our days. It's those fool villagers. They think they can buy a bunch of cell swords to chase us away. It ain't gonna work out how they wanted. All they get for their trouble is a bunch of ruined houses. Tear 'em down, boys. That'll teach 'em. Wow! Your bomb sword. Always unequipped Titania. Oh yeah, that's true. That's an option. So that she can't attack back. Just kind of use her as a meat shield. That's a good idea. Also, this game is the easiest in the franchise. Oh, they can attack through fences. That is good to remember. I need to remember that. Also, good that it's the easiest. Maybe I'll actually be able to get somewhere in it. Let's see. Item. Give steel sword to... Wow, that's a lot of iron swords. Good lord, Ike. How many swords do you need? Okay, I guess he's stuck moving now. It's so easy. The only way I play this game anymore is with a couple of randomization as an Iron Man. Yeah? Are you just like a... You're like a streamer? Do you play the game and like go for challenges and stuff? I've seen people like that. I like watching like challenge runs of old games and stuff. It's pretty fun. Let's see. He'll do 10 damage. How much HP does he have left? 10? Oh, that's probably why he'll do 10 damage. Oh, it's 14 damage. 14. The damage is the same. That's weird. Oh, no, I'm reading it wrong. So that's 17 times 7 times 2 and then 10. So the iron sword is stronger for some reason? Why is the iron sword attacking twice and the steel sword isn't? What am I missing? Like, the iron sword is better. Weapon weight. Oh, weapon weight is a thing. I don't see a weight stat on there. It's not listed on the stat screen here. Two successful Iron Mans, 28 failed runs. What's an Iron Man? Well, I know sometimes when Iron Man is... What's Iron Man in Fire Emblem? I mean... Oh, wait. Okay. So, interesting. Probably didn't even want to give him the steel sword then. Oh yeah, shove is a thing. Okay, he can't kill that. He can kill that. So do that. Iron Man runs where you don't reset if someone dies and game overs are final. Oh! Yeah, I knew that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, the way the game is, quote, intended to be played. Instead of save scumming like I would, because I can't stand losing units. Oh, everyone's level 2 and 3. Good. Except for you. I don't want you. An iron sword. Yeah, that'll kill it. Okay. Yeah, I've been trying to do an Iron Man run of XCOM, the enemy unknown. It was incredibly infuriating after a point. Fun, but infuriating in the way like challenge runs tend to be. Magic, skill, speed, luck. Got lucky with those. 4 per level up. I want to see this house. But I do not want to kill everyone. Well, if I want that, can't I just give her axe to someone? Probably should. Unequip. There you go. And wait. Yeah, if she's an upgraded class, she should take 0 damage, yeah. Yeah, apparently I've read that's a thing in Fire Emblem. There's always that one character in the starting map who just doesn't take damage. Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please, help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. Yay! Will he destroy the house if she walks away? Maybe I'll just leave her there. I don't want the house to get destroyed. She can just be a wall. Oh, I can't visit that one? Probably because the door is closed. Houses can only be destroyed if the door is open. Oh, the door closed. Okay. I see. That makes some sense. Alright, so yeah, it works basically the same way as Awakening. Let's see. Maybe I do want them to be able to attack me if I like set up here. See, what do you have? An axe. So I don't. Why don't everyone has an axe? My Lancer can't do anything. Oh, dang it. Alright. I'll back into a corner a little bit. Vulnerable. I assume the direction they're facing doesn't really matter. Vulnerable. And then the guy who can reach here actually has a sword. So that's actually bad. That's bad for him. Sorry, Boyd. You might get screwed, Boyd. Alright, maybe not. The work here is done. This house is totaled. Time to move on to bigger things. Now I smash me some mercenaries. Okay. The obvious thing to do. It won't kill him, unfortunately. But it will do some damage. For a second that freaked me out. I forgot I was the one on the horse. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, he can move again after attacking. And only riders do that? I don't think anyone else has been able to do that yet. It's Kanto? What's Kanto? The ability to move after attacking? Only cavalry and flyers can do it. Ah, I see, okay. That's kind of cool. I don't remember that in any of the other games. Of course, I never got any riders in Radiant Dawn. I only got, like, maybe 2 or 3 battles into that game. Alright, I will give my robe to him, I guess. I don't even know what it does. Increases the user's maximum HP. Oh, yes. Thank you. Is that if it's held, or do you have to use it? He'll be fine. It's a one-time use item. It gives plus 7 HP. Nice. Okay. It's a robe, so I assumed it was going to be like armor or equipment. Probably not. Whew! That was lucky. He's out of vulneraries. That's a problem. 8 times 2. And he'll hit back for 7. I think I will do this. There's no chance of him critting, so that's not bad. To get a better idea of how your units are stat-wise, I recommend saving it until at least halfway through the game. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that'll kill. Level up! You useless piece of... Right, now who has a vulnerary to give up? She absolutely does not need a vulnerary, so... Trade. Give it to Ike. There we go. Like, bosses still can't move in this game, yeah? He can move. Okay, I'm glad... No, I'm not glad I put him there. Can he attack over there? No, he cannot. So, if I can... No. Yeah, in other Fire Emblem games, bosses couldn't actually move. They were kind of stuck where they were. So, I'll leave him there. I don't want him to get wasted. If the boss is on a glowing tile, they'll never move. Oh, so he actually won't move. Okay. Yeah, it shows him as having a movement area. In other games, if you hovered over them like this, it would just show the area right next to them because they can't actually go anywhere. I guess they didn't do that in this one. Yeah, that's fine. My guy's not taking damage. Is he also overpowered, or is he just plain powerful? What are you, Lance Knight? You're pretty strong, I guess. Not Paladin class, but strong. You make sure he doesn't move. Perfect. I don't want him getting attacked by a sword, so you can come up here. See, why did he run to the back? Is there does facing, the way the characters are facing, actually matter? Are there like back strikes and stuff? of this one, I guess. You looking for something, fool? You looking for a fight? You came to the right place. I'll give you a tussle. Oh! When did she get equipped? I didn't equip her with anything. Ugh. I'm meant for better than this. I don't want to die here. I guess that's alright. It was only one character. Not gonna be that bad. The direction they face doesn't matter. Good to know. Okay, cool. You got an iron axe. Seize it! Seize the day! That's the end of it. Ike, are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. You know, you surprised me. To think you've come so far. Look at my father, though. I've still got such a long way to go. There's nothing you can do about that. After all, Commander Grail is... Huh? What about my father? Oh, nothing. Nothing? No, I'm really curious. Don't worry, you'll learn all about it someday. Hey, Ike! That wasn't bad for your first battle. Not as flashy as my first time, though. Yeah, you're a real standout. I'll never forget the sight of you so keyed up you broke your own axe. Oscar, dang it! You didn't have to bring that up. Anyway, Ike, congrats on finishing your first mission. Welcome to the group. Everyone's alright? Then let's get going. I'm sure Mist has a nice hot meal waiting for us. So do you play other Fire Emblem games, like in Iron Mans and randomizers and stuff, or specifically Path of Radiance? Oh, Titania. So this is where you've been, is it? Reese, are you sure you're well enough to be up? Yes, my fever is completely gone. Are you sure? You still look a bit unsteady on your feet, if you ask me. Well, I've been in bed for almost a week. I doubt anyone would be in top form, even you, my friend. I certainly hope that's all it is. In any case, until you're back at full speed, you won't be doing any work. We're mercenaries, after all, and... even the smallest lapse invites death, right? I know, I know. My apologies for the rest of the team, then. It looks like I'll be recuperating for a while longer. Internet, stop! Well, it's not dropping entirely, so that's okay, I guess. It's probably just dropping frames. God dang. It's for the best. Take your time and get fully rested and healed. Is it still broadcasting even? I don't even know. Darn it. Is it broadcasting? That's what I want to know. It is. Okay, good. It's just being very slow. Pretty specifically, Path of Radiance. Okay, I got you. That's cool. It's nice to have a game to focus on, I guess. It's for the best. Yeah. You are a sole staff wielder, Reese. The harder our work, the more we depend on you to be at our sides. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, by the way, that paper you've been carrying around, is it a letter? Decided I was going to take Laura to Endgame. Who's Laura? This is my first playthrough, so I don't know any of the characters. I intended to go into town this afternoon. I can deliver it for you if you'd like. Oh no, this letter is for you, Titania. For me? Not more than a little while ago, I went out for a walk around the yard, and a man I've never seen before came up to me and said, "Give this to the red-tressed knight." Tressed? Red-tressed? I never heard that phrase before. I assume it's referring to her red hair. I like learning new turns of phrase. The writing in this game, for being translated from Japanese, is fantastic, I've got to say. They really took it all the way on the translation and the writing. Holy crap. Use my BXP to take her to level 18. I'm on break from spending 6 hours resetting to get her perfect stats. I'm still broadcasting. I thought the stream was dying because I'm rendering animations right now. No, I don't know if it's Twitch or if it's me or what, but a lot of times I'll just start dropping frames like mad. So occasionally the connection will cut out altogether and it'll end up like making a second stream, which is a huge pain in the ass. But yeah, no, it's probably not on your end. It's either me or Twitch. I do not know which. Probably me. So what are you animating? Do you do like Fire Emblem animations or like a professional animator? How curious. I wonder what it is. I imagine it's a thank you letter from the people of Chaldea or something to that effect. Oh no, how dare they? Titania? What's the matter? What did the letter say? Reese, take this letter to Oscar and tell him to prepare for combat and wait for me. I have to go out for a moment. But Titania? I'll be right back. I'm counting on you. What on earth could that letter have said? Laura, Radiant Dawn. Yeah, I haven't seen Laura yet. I don't even know if I saw her in Radiant Dawn. I didn't get that far in it. Or any of the like classic. I got pretty far in Sacred Stones. That was the only like classic style Fire Emblem I played extensively. Everyone, come quickly! Hey Reese, how are you feeling? What is it? Why are you so agitated? Has something happened? It's Mist and Rolf. They've been attacked. They've been taken by bandits. What? What are you talking about? The two of them went out early this morning to gather wildflowers. Sure, they're not back yet, but... Earlier, by the gate, a man asked me to deliver a letter to Titania. It was from a group of bandits. Kidnappers! What are we going to do? Let me see it. If only I'd known. He didn't seem like a bad person. I get it. They're after revenge. They want retribution for the other day at the village. Chaldea, was it? Taking children as hostages? What cowards! Blast! Wait, Ike! Where do you think you're going? I make porn with 3D animation software as a hobby. I can certainly think of less worthwhile hobbies. Doing God's work on that one. I mean, I have nothing against porn or adult stuff, so... Hey, whatever makes you happy, you know? There's no shame in any of it. No shame in anything. I'm going to get Mist. But, no! Titania. I know it's probably not very streamer-like, it's not very good content to be like, oh yeah, porn. Okay, cool. You have to overreact to like, oh my god, it's boobs! Oh my god, no! I'll forget that. That just perpetuates the attitude of... It's all weird and... I don't know, it just makes us all weird about that kind of thing, you know? I don't like being weird about it. I like the idea of just, you know, it being normal because it's normal. That's how mammals work, you know? That is a mammal thing. Not even just human, mammal. Why is it still dropping frames? It's been dropping frames for like 10 minutes. Good God! That is a ridiculous number of frames being dropped. Oh well, it's not like it's Fire Emblem. It's not like it's gonna make a huge visual impact. She said she'd be right back. You're supposed to get ready and wait for her. And do you honestly think we've got time to wait? I'm going. What do you think you're going to do on your own, rookie? Hold it, I'm going too. Stop, both of you. I'm going with you. Oh, come on, wait. This is crazy. You think you can just ignore the deputy commander's orders? The road forks here. Well, which way do we go? How am I supposed to know that? Hold it. Are you saying you don't know where we're going? Unbelievable. You better learn to think before you act, you moron. Shut your mouth, Boyd. You think you can make me? Come on. For both of you, there's no time to be fighting. I figured we'd find you like this. What are you two doing? So you're coming after all? It's not like you two chambermaids to be disobeying orders. What's the world coming to? Oscar, you know this road, don't you? Which way do we go? You're going to the Bandit Stronghold, right? It's the left fork. If you know where the bandits live already, why haven't you already razed it to the ground? What is this weird thing in fantasy where they're like, oh yeah, I know exactly where the Bandit Stronghold is. It's up there in that cave up there. Like, you're the law enforcement of the land. Why are you just leaving the bandit camp there? Go arrest them already if they're bandits. Good lord. Got it. I'm still talking here. Let me finish what I... Come on, Oscar. Let's go too. I guess we've no choice. Hey! You're not leaving me behind. So you came, did you, boys? Is it just you then? You came alone? You seriously underestimate what we're capable of doing to you. Now, where's that snobby, red-haired wench you ride with? Titania's not here. It's just us. All I want to know right now is whether Mist and Rolf are safe. Yeah, of course. We've got them locked up safe and sound at a little shack back there. We've got no problem with those brats. What we're after is a little revenge. We want the redhead and her pups. And that'd be you boys. Then hurry up and let those two go. We're here, aren't we? You've got no more reason to hold them. You're here, but Red ain't. We'll just keep the brass until she arrives. Dang it. If you're so impatient, I guess we can start by killing you whelps. You all ready to die? Hey, come on out. It's time to play, lads. There are so many. But we must not lose. Reese, move to the rear. If anyone gets injured, we'll need you on hand with your staff. Understood. Take 'em, lads. Without the red-haired knight, they're no match for us. What'd you say, dirtbag? We'll make you regret those words. Alright. It's not always worth the time and effort and potential loss of allies trying to take down a large bandit encampment without cause. But I mean... I guess, but... like, this kind of thing is kind of inevitable, right? They're bandits. They wouldn't be bandits if they weren't doing illegal stuff. And if they're doing illegal stuff, they're going to, at some point, force you to take care of them anyway. It's like the Batman thing, I guess. It's like, how many times you have to stop someone from doing something before you just go, maybe we should actually do something about this. Alright, so what am I looking at here? You have that range. You are the closest one, so... yeah, you guys can't really get close. So you're the one whose range matters. Okay, that's not helpful. Okay. I hate that there's no... oh, cool. He can't do any damage to me. I hate that there's no way to switch items around and stuff before between battles. Oh, I can stop him. Okay. Go there, and then he can't get around to the others. That works. Yeah, this stops him from getting over here. So you have an axe, so I want the swordsman to take you on. Logistics? I guess. Like, it just seems weird to me. Alright, I think I am going to go ahead and use the Seraph Robe. Maybe it's less than optimal, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, you two can do that. And you can nestle yourself snugly into this little hole here. And heal like. The healers are so hard to raise in Fire Emblem. Like, they can't really do anything to gain experience. Oh. Keep your chin up, Rolf. Boys aren't supposed to cry. Yeah, that's how young Mist was supposed to be. Jeez. But I'm so scared. Aren't you even a bit scared, Mist? Of course I am, but listen, we'll be fine. My brother will definitely come rescue us. Oh, Ike's her brother! Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. I didn't catch that before. Battle prep happens in a couple more chapters. Oh, okay, so we're just in like the preliminary areas. Yeah, you're right. And I'm sure that my brothers will be right there with him. I'm sure they will too, so no more crying. Got it? What is that battle stance? Makes Cloud look normal. Right in the face. In this game, staffs give EXP based on what staff they're using. Oh, really? So better staffs give more XP? That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I've played a Fire Emblem game where they give more than like 10 EXP per turn and they can't get any experience that way. It's pretty nice you get more worthwhile staffs. That's good. Let's see, that is bad for him. But you can probably, yeah, you can. So how much do these inhibit? Not enough. But I can. Let's see. But someone needs to kill him. I mean, he has pretty good defense anyway. So I don't think I need to worry too much about him dying to him. Yeah, he can't do any damage to him. So unless the axe advantage lets him do full damage with a single swing, I don't think I need to worry about him dying next turn. Ike's stance. Yeah, he has like that hunched over. He looks like a monkey with a bone. He's like hunched over sideways with a sword held above his head. Like, I can't even comprehend what that stance is supposed to be. He looks like a really, really lazy squall. Or maybe not even lazy, just like primitive somehow? I don't know, it's just weird. Alright. Steel sword. You can go ahead and kill that. Yeah, like his sword isn't like guarding anything. It's not like reaching forward. It's not like even down to the side where he can swing it up. He like has to turn his whole arm around before he can swing it downward. Like, what even is that? That is not battle ready at all. Ike's stance is based off an actual fighting stance called Ox, which is meant to be used with two-handed swords. You can't... But he is only using one hand for the sword, though. Like, I know that's kind of his whole thing. He's such a strong badass that he uses a two-handed sword with one hand. But if you're only going to use one hand for the sword, use a one-handed fighting style, right? Is that just me who thinks that? If you're only using one hand, don't use a two-handed style with it. That's kind of my point, I guess. There's also a lore reason for Ike's battle stance too. Is there? What's that? Which makes more sense later in the game. Does his left hand not work or something? Is he like single-handed? That would kind of make sense, I guess. Though that would make me question why he chose a double-handed sword as a weapon in the first place. I'm sure I told them to wait for me. I should have known they'd disobey orders. They have no discipline. As deputy commander of the Grail mercenaries, I cannot allow any more of our people to be harmed. Yo. I actually want to give your axe something. Oh, I see what happened. She acquired the steel axe. And then it automatically equipped it because she didn't have an axe equipped. Okay. Ike was taught swordsmanship from his father. Just remember that bit of information later in the game. I think around chapter 7 or 8. Alright. I assume she has an axe equipped now. God damn it. Okay, no one can reach her anyway. That's fine. Let's see. Swords are strong against axes, but he seems to be really strong just in general, so. Yes, bushes give defense bonuses. I do remember that. So that's good. Oh, you can just straight up kill him. Okay. I can probably do that. I mean, I could spoil it for you if you wanted. I guess go ahead. Like, I'm not dead set on finishing the game anyway. A lot of times, especially with longer games, I'll just play a session or two and then move on to something else. I'm not like dedicated to finishing it or anything, so you can probably go ahead. Spoil away! Like milk in the fridge that you've forgotten is there. Yeah, spoil me like a carton of milk. Alright, you go forth and draw out the bad guys. Unequip. There we go. See, axe weak against sword, which cannot reach him. You can probably just kill him again, though. Yeah, yeah. Kill them all, Boyd. That's a bit better. So Ike's dad had the tendons on his sword hand cut so he couldn't hold the sword properly. And just let Ike learn his style. I mean, that's fine and all, but it still doesn't explain why he chose a two-handed sword as his weapon if he can't use two hands. What is that glowing over there? I guess it's nothing. Okay. Glowing bushes or heal hedges? Oh, you stand in them and then you heal. Okay. I think I get it. That's an axe guy, so I don't want to tangle with that too much. Yeah, you need healing. Axe is weak to sword, so you finish him off. Is that why he's fighting with his arm just sort of dangling at his side like that? Not actually moving it whatsoever? Probably fine. Let's go ahead and draw him out. Yeah, nice. I've been waiting for you, you red-haired demoness. You are going to hurt, and hurt bad. This is for my mates who fell before you in Chaldea. No matter your motives, you've taken helpless innocents as hostages. You are not fit to be called human. May the blessings of the goddess be kept from you for all eternity. Will he die if he does this? That's the question. No, not even close. Like, he can't even crit, so yeah, this is fine. Grah! We won't lose, not to the likes of you. I mean, that's probably fine. Okay, who's higher level? Level 4, level 4, level 3. So, he has lower HP. What is your HP gonna be? Ooh. I think I don't want to do him first. I want to do him first. Just in case there's a dodge or a miss at some point. Will you let the two of them go now? Sure, you can have them both. If you can beat me, that is. I think that's a crit. This can't be. I don't deserve to lose to cell swords like you. Nah. You got a speed wing. Alright, somehow we did it. Somehow? What do you mean, somehow? We did it because we're better than them. Boyd, calm yourself. What you did was in direct defiance of the orders I explicitly gave you. How it all turned out is another issue altogether. Deputy Commander, I take full responsibility. The failure is mine. Accept our apologies. Oscar, Reese, what am I supposed to do with you two? Think I'll leave you two to the commander. He'll know how to handle you, I'm sure. Now, let's find Mist and Rolf. According to the bandit chief, they're in that shack back... Eek! What? Mist! please, let us go. I said let us go. Mist. Brother, everyone, you came back. Oh, I'm scared. Rolf. Oscar, help me. Rolf, I'm here too. Remember to give me credit. I was here too. I helped. Void? Ah! Stop crying. You don't need to worry. We'll get you out of there. That's right. Buck up, buddy. And the villain's just watching this like, watching us watch. Like, come on now. I'll try. You. Harm either of them and I'll see you dead. Shut up. Shut your stinking trap. Why do all the villains have these huge lips? Like, why is that a thing? If you want these two alive, you'll throw your weapons down. If you don't, I'll start with a girl. Eek! No! Stop. Wait. Huh? Yeah? I'm putting down my weapons. See? Heh, heh. Smart move, wench. Deputy Commander. We are here to save them. Now all of you back off. Okay. Dang. This stinks. Heh. Alright. So now you're all unarmed. Which means all you can do is watch while I gut this whiny brat like a fatling pig. Ah! Ah! Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Rolf, can you hear me? Mist, it's Rolf. Is he? You know, I don't think I've ever seen a character outside of the Muppets named Rolf. I'm pretty sure I've never seen that. He's fine. He just fainted is all. There's not a scratch on him. Whew, don't do that to me. I'm just glad to see you both alive and well. You're both so brave. Yep, thanks. This guy's dead. This arrow, who shot it? A single arrow right between the eyes? Who else could make a shot like that? No one. That's who. That voice. Don't you children owe me a little gratitude? I did just save your lives. Deputy Commander, Shinon. You're both so cruel. With this armor on, you know I can't run that fast. Shinon, Gatri! So that's where you went, Titania? Of course. I knew we'd need reinforcements. I'm glad it wasn't a waste of time. Well done, both of you. In the end, I got to feather someone, so it was worth the rush. Sounds like a hero to me. I killed someone. That's a good day to me. All I did was sweat. That was hard work. Brother! Mist, you did well, sis. You must have been frightened. Uh-huh. I never stopped believing. I knew that you and the others would come and rescue us. I knew you'd come. So I was fine. Really? That's an improvement on your usual sobbing and nose running. You jerk. My nose does not run. Alright, come on. Let's head for home. My goodness, what a day this has been. Chapter 3, Pirates Aground. You wanted to see me, Father? Sit down, Ike. We haven't had a chance to speak yet. Titania told me what happened while I was gone, about the kidnappings, about my own men disobeying Titania's direct orders. I was the one who left first. I'll take responsibility for everything. No fair playing the martyr. No one made me go with you. I left of my own free will. I'm ready to accept my punishment too. Wait, what am I saying? Please, Commander Grail. Titania entrusted me with her orders. If anyone's to blame for this mess, it's me. I'm the one who should be punished. I set a poor example, Commander Grail. Any punishment should be mine alone. I am pleased to see that you are willing to shield one another. However, regardless of your reasons, you disobeyed the orders of a superior officer. You are confined to quarters for 10 days. But Father, they did what they did to help me and Rolf. Rules exist for a reason, Mist. Men won't survive on the battlefield if they do as they please, do as they wish. Why did I immediately default to do as they please? I mean, same thing, I guess, but why did my brain do that? As they wish without so much as a by your leave. I understand, and accept the reprimand. That being said, we've got more work than we can handle. Your punishment is deferred until things calm down. Oscar, Boyd, Reese, you come with me. Shinon, Gatri, and you, Ike, you're with me. She is so dead at some point, isn't she? There's no way she survives the game. Yar har ho! Me belly's emptier than my first mate's head. Fetch me some grub. That's the pirate ship in question, isn't it? Aye. They sailed into port a few days ago and have been causing trouble ever since. I pray that you and your companions can drive them away. I understand. We'll do all that we can. Feathering sea scum is like shooting apples off a tree. Let's do the job and get out of here. Oh, Deputy Commander. You want standard thunder and lightning maneuvers here? Thunder and lightning? Yeah. I crash him into like thunder and Shinon rains arrows down on him like lightning. Sounds good. What should I do? Let's hold back and let Shinon and Gatri soften them up. Once they've whittled down the numbers, we'll all rush the ship and wipe out whatever's left. Are you all ready? Grail mercenaries, move out! On my way! Here we go! Ready! Yahoo! Woohoo! Oh, here we go. Let's see, what is everyone? Your lance, sword, obviously, axe, bow. Nobody can use staffs, so it's probably fine. Wait, can I not bring them into battle? I guess I can't. Okay. Shinon Gatri. Oh, choose units. I can only choose these ones, can't I? Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, still no. Oh, I thought maybe they'd add a widescreen for some reason. I don't know. I see absolutely no reason she can't help with the tanking. Green are mandatory, red are unavailable, white and gray are optional. Gotcha. There's an open building over there too. Need to sneak over there at some point. So let's see, at this point, I kind of just want to kind of leave it like this, yeah? Because these two need to take the brunt of the attacks. Yeah, I think that's actually good. Did he just shrug? I just saw him shrug and go, I don't know what that was. I'm thinking fly bit me or something. I don't know what that was otherwise. Let's use Iron Bow. Not really a reason to use the bigger, stronger bows when you don't have to. Oh, you must be an advanced class. That would explain his low level. No, his stats aren't too great. I mean, they're... Yeah, I guess his stats are pretty good, aren't they? I'm used to games where if you look at single-digit stats, it's like, yeah, that kind of sucks. But single-digit stats are kind of a thing in Fire Emblem, I guess. Like, that's the standard. That's not exceptionally weak or anything. I really don't want to move you, do I? If I do, I'll expose him to attack, and I don't want that. AFK for a bit. No worries. No worries at all. Let's see. He'll hit me for 9. That's kind of bad, actually. So here's what I'll do. He can hit twice. Why can he hit twice? He shouldn't. He fights like frickin' RoboCop. Alright, and you will cover the sniper. And you will, of course, just sit there and do nothing. I can take out either of them. I guess I'll take out this one. I probably need to not use him too much. I'll just be, again, soaking up XP that other people would need. Go visit. This town seems quite unruly, wouldn't you say? Is it always this dangerous? Oh, so it's plagued by pirates, is it? I see. That would explain why the people here seem so anxious. You appear to be a mercenary. Would I be right in supposing that you were hired to clean out the pirates? Here, perhaps you should take this. It might help you if you run into trouble contending with the pirates. But do hurry. I came all this way to see the world-famous fish market, and I'll never do so with those ruffians around. Best of luck to you. He is not designed like an NPC. I do not believe that's just an NPC, not for a second. Okay, cannot reach Shinon. Ah, of course, the crits. Alright, need to make sure he can't attack the archer. Yeah, he can. Okay. Wait, he still can? Ah, hand axe. I see. Hey, one thing I could do is try to lure them in with her. She can tank like nobody's business. And the others can just run in and wail on them. At least I hope she can still tank well. Yeah, she's fine. Times 2, 14 times 2. Yeah, I probably need to start killing very, very fast. Got a vulnerary. Okay, then you can come in here and do this. It's a little bit risky, but I think I'll be okay. There's a little bit of a risk, but I think I could be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah, I think I do want to kill one. Just to make sure nobody dies by accident. Hey, you! Boat monkey! You tricked me, didn't you? Tricked ye? What a vile, nasty thing that is to be saying. Don't you agree, matey? Yar, that I do. There be nothing but honest pirates aboard this ship, missy. You said you knew the whereabouts of my older brother. That's why I came all the way to your ship. Aye, and me too. He was on board for a while, and then... Do you recall where he went, matey? Yar, that I do. He was a penniless oaf, so he tossed his worthless carcass into the rolling waves. Yar har ho! My brother? That's horrid. Horrid? Did you say horrid? Your scurvy brother was the horrid one. He lost the game of chance, he did. Open the unit menu to get a chance? Alright. If you lose, you must pay. And the scallywag tried to cheat me. By Shanty Pete he did. Arr, calm yourself, me hearty. Yar! Yar? Yar! I love pirate lingo. Oh man, I played the Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster, and the one thing I missed was the Ferris's pirate speech. In the PlayStation version, she was full on yar har har, I feel it in me bones, matey. They toned her down a lot for later versions. After all, his darling sisters come to pay us a visit. What say you work off your brother's debt? What say I run you through with my lance and call it a day? Yo-ho-har! It matters not that ye be a Pegasus Knight, lassie. A wee minnow like yourself is no match for us sea dogs. Prepare yourself, you flying wench. Phew, I'm not afraid of you, Clambake. If your axe is as dull as your wit, this will be over in no time. I mean, standing in the middle of enemy forces alone is not going to help your cause there. Oh, she is holding her own. Wait, she's green. Does that mean she's part of my team already? Or do I have to, like, find her? No, she's an other. Unit? Okay. Now what? What am I looking at? Oh, Convo. Marcia is her? Yeah, okay. So, the same support conversations as the other games. Alright, go for it. Scroll to the right. I think I already beat you to it, unless there's something else you were talking about. Oh, maybe looking at skills. Yeah, I need to get Ike up there, so... You go. Oh, your HP is full. Okay, that's good. Convo just shows who can talk to, which usually results in recruiting them. That's good. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It's always good to learn new things about game mechanics. Yeah, this game's playing a lot smoother than most of the other Fire Emblems I played. The old ones, I mean. I also tried the original Fire Emblem on the Switch. Probably shouldn't have. Like, some games don't age like fine wine. They're just old. Usually, because sometimes just for flavor text or lore. And in later games, support conversations would actually improve stats. Did they not do that in this one? Like, didn't Radiant Dawn have that, where as the characters' relationships improved, it would actually cause them to fight better if they're near each other? Talk. Oh, crackers! There's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Brother, this might be the end. Hey, are you alright? It's so cold. So... Huh? A little melodramatic. Don't give up. Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of these pirates. Are you going to help me? Of course. But me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. The supports are a thing in this game. They unlock around chapter 6 or 7. That's good. Is the stream actually still breaking? I'll probably stop in a minute here. I can't believe how bad the stream has been. Usually either the stream stops altogether or it fixes itself. It has just been bad almost this entire time. I apologize for that. That is very unusual. Usually the stream will go down and just start a new stream, or it'll fix itself. I've never seen it do this for this long. Oh hey, that would be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. It's all in a day's work. Pshaw, you're helping me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please. Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with the Grail Mercenaries. Ike, got it. And I'm Marcia, a Pegasus Knight of Benyon. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later. Alright, so much for recruiting. Might as well go ahead and use that. He has it. You can block this off. You can make your way up the stairs. It's fine, it happens. I watch a couple of Aussie streamers and half their streams are just them fighting their internet. Yeah, it can get pretty bad. Like, you'd think the internet would be better at this point. It's only been, what, 30 years? The internet's been around and it's still, like it's better now, but not as good as you'd think. You'd think we'd have, like, everything sorted out by now. We'll put it that way. I mean, certainly they're not. I wonder if the enemies are programmed to just go for the strongest character in the screen. And it doesn't really care if the strongest character is basically invulnerable. Well, the problem is the internet is mostly just a fuck ton of bundled cable in this cables in the ocean. Yeah, that's true. It takes a lot of work to upgrade it. The work is not what they are here for. They're just here to make money. Or for Aussies, at least. Sometimes sharks and drop bears eat their internet. Like, if you can honestly say your internet's been eaten by a shark, that would be pretty remarkable. That's up there. That's way past dog ate my homework level. Yeah, sorry, teacher. I couldn't do this assignment. The shark ate my internet cables. Oh, okay. Satellite internet is a thing, but it's not super fast. Elon Musk is trying to change it with Starlink. Yeah, well, that's Elon Musk. He can do basically whatever he wants at this point. Whether he actually accomplishes anything is something else. Excuse me. Ike's the only one who's really gaining experience at this point, so let's have Ike kill everyone. Master plan now. Got a hand axe. Okay. You do not need 3 iron swords. Block the staircases. Do they have hand axes? They do, but it shouldn't be that big a deal. Wait. You should be able to attack from there, right? Why can't he attack from there? It's showing him being able to attack from there. Does he have to be on the same level as the others? As the bad guys he's shooting at? If satellite internet becomes a major contender for internet and is cheaper than normal internet, I'd be down for it. Rather give him my money than Comcast. I just can't imagine it being all that stable. We'll see though. If they can actually get it stable, it'd be good. Ledges are 2 spaces. So he would be able to shoot up a ledge, but only if they're here? That's weird. Okay. So you can wait here. So, is that right? He can shoot from here? He can. Huh! Very, very weird. But okay. Yarr! You're busting me guts, you rudderless fool! Do you truly think you can face me mighty axe and live? Yes! Yarr! Help me! I did not think you would one-shot that. We've driven off all the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Oh, that is joyful news. Here is your pay, as promised. Thank you very much. And if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word. Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Grail to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children. Well, I will admit to being a tad nervous. I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Grail had other pressing matters to attend to. Oh no, don't apologize. There's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well. It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Grail. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. Now that's the kind of fancy writing you don't see in most translated words. Grammatically correct, but so incredibly awkward and antiquated that it would make most people stumble over it. Nobody talks like that. At least not these days. That's the kind of thing you only get to if you're deep, deep into English language knowledge. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? Like Superman punching a mugger. Don't you have better things to do? That's not... Don't get me wrong now. You certainly helped all of us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Grail is in the service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks. We and Commander Grail are quite satisfied with the work we do now. You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again if any problems arise. Thank you again. Titania, is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you. Psha, jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom. It's like that old buzzard said, there's better work out there. Something with a bit of challenge. Shinon. I'm joking. J-O-K-ing. Come, Titania. Be honest. Don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening? Unglamorous? You guys are terrible heroes. We just saved a village, but is it really worth it? Are these peasants really worthy of our attention? We should be serving people who matter, like kings. Probably just a difference in the times and cultures. What? You too, Gucci? What's gotten into you? Please. Look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals. And we're very good at what we do. Shinon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents. I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Grail is mismanaging us. Do I have that right? Whoa, hold it right there. That's what I'm saying at all. What is it, Titania? What's what? You seem so angry. It's not like you. Exactly. Ike's got the right of it. It's just that Look, we do good work, and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. Thank you, Titania. Exactly my point. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing, that's all. Sorry. No, you're right. We are the ones who ought to apologize. Enough. Let's get going, shall we? Rest is part of our jobs, too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern. Titania! Counter-argument. They do good work for good people as long as they can pay up. I mean, yeah, I suppose. Of course, they haven't really discussed the money at all. Like, the only people they've been saying they're paid by is, quote, the villagers. How much they're getting paid and who exactly is paying them is a bit nebulous at this point. It's not like they're being paid for stabbing civilians by kings and oligarchs or whatever. They are technically helping people. They're just, I don't know, getting paid for it. Which is very Robin Hoodish if you think about it, except they're not stealing from the rich, which they probably should be. Probably could be. What is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. You and my father have kept this mercenary group together. And I'm just proud to be a part of it. That's all. Ike. It is funny seeing Ike look so young. The only games of... Again, I've only seen him in Smash Brothers and Radiant Dawn, where he's this big, buff, Hulk-looking guy. It is funny seeing him look so scrawny in this. Ha! I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? So in almost 2 hours, we've cleared 3 chapters? Ike! Ike! I've got to tell you something. Listen to this. Settle down, Mist. It's too early for you to be yelling like that. Now, what's going on? Soren's back. He just arrived. Really? That's odd. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet. I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. There's probably nothing to worry about. I'll go and talk to him. Shinon isn't wrong, you know. They're extremely skilled and want to make more money with their skills. Yeah, I know. It's sort of that conflict, though. Like, what is the balance between wanting to make money to live well and, like, giving a shit about human beings, you know? Like, there is a balance to be struck there that is very, very hard to discern. Like, they don't seem to be doing bad for themselves. Like, they have roofs, they have food. They're not talking about how they're, like, poor and can't scramble meals or anything. They seem to be doing okay for themselves. They're just not filthy rich. Where is he? In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father. It's just a matter of what you prioritize, how... I don't want to use the word greedy or selfish, but how... I don't know how to phrase it without sounding condescending to... You know what I mean, though. Like, do you value helping others? I guess that's the question to be asked. Do you value people for the sake of people having value? Because if you do, then simply helping people is value in itself. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Right, I'll go check there. Would you rather make 40k a year while being extremely skilled, or using those skills to make 90k a year? It's not really just about the skills, though. Like, you can be extremely skilled, but what are you using those skills for? Like, if you use your skills just to make yourself filthy rich and let everyone around you be killed by bandits and die to preventable causes and all that, like, would you rather make 40k a year and help people, or make 90k a year and let those same people die? Like, that's kind of the question I'm asking. That's kind of being brought up here a little bit. Like, that's kind of the conflict here. He wants to go for the 90k a year, while she wants to go for the 40k a year while helping people. Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops. Yes, Commander. Ike, if you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room. Shinon wants career fulfillment. I mean, you could say the same about her, though. Like, if you're fulfilled by helping people, then that's kind of an important thing, regardless of how much money you're making, right? Like, again, it's a matter of what fulfills you. Are you fulfilled by money, or are you fulfilled by community and helping people? And again, how much value does human life hold to you? If you don't value human life, sure, he's completely right. He is worth, like, making more money and just saying screw all these peasants does make a lot of sense from his perspective, but I would side more with her in the make as much as you need to survive and try to dedicate yourself to helping others as much as possible. Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl, and I don't mind. Soren! Hello, Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story. Well, let's put it this way. I left a job that paid more than what I'm doing right now because what I'm doing now gives more satisfaction. And I understand that. Like, I hate my freaking job. If I could do a different job, I absolutely would. If I could do this full-time, I absolutely would. I'll never be able to do this full-time. Like, that's why I kind of see it as like a casual thing. I'm a casual streamer. I'll never be able to make money off of this. I've accepted that. But, like, if you could take a job developing weapons to sell to governments that you know are going to use them for terrible things, if you know that the results of your work are going to either do nothing or be actively harmful to other people, but you get paid absolutely ridiculous amounts of money and can live in absolute luxury for the rest of your life, would you do it? I guess that's kind of, well, that's probably a bad, kind of a dishonest comparison, because we're not talking about, Shinon's not talking about doing active harm, just working for the royal family as opposed to the people. But, so that's probably a dishonest comparison on its face, but at its extreme, that's kind of what I'm talking about. What's the holdup? Get over here now! Yes, I would, because personally, the more money I have, the more I can do with it. But what would you do with it, though? Would you help people, or would you just use it for like, video games and stuff? Like, your own personal comforts? I like to commission artwork with NSFW and SFW, but I can support my favorite artists if I'm not making enough. And I get that, but like, so like if you're making a lot of money, but using those resources to still help people, to still support people you want to support, then you know that's something a little bit different than what Shinon seems to want. Shinon seems to be arguing that he just wants a more comfortable life. He just wants to make more money because he deserves it, not so he can use it to support people, but because he feels like he just deserves it, you know? From Shinon's point of view, he just wants to live a more comfortable life. At least as far as I can tell. Unless there's some big character development for him later where he's like, yeah, I need to make more money to support this orphanage of puppies and feed kibbles and bits to all the cats in the world. That'll change things a little bit. But as far as the current argument he's making, he's just saying, I deserve to live a better life than this. You know? At least that's what it looks like. Let's go. I'll fill you in later. You probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. And he has some unbelievable news. What news is that? It's Crimea and Dane. They've gone to war. War? It can't be. That's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go ahead, Soren. Alright. Take a look at this map. Ah, it's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it. There's a Sikh community that works at a Golden Temple, India, and they feed around 100k people every day. And if I could afford to build up a thing like that, I would. And that's perfectly fine. If you use your wealth that way, that's perfectly fine. If you want to accumulate wealth... Like, I'm not saying you should not keep any of it, like, live in poverty yourself while you just feed money into other things. Like, live a comfortable life, of course. Everyone should be able to live a comfortable life for themselves. But if you also want to, like, take the money that you don't need and use it to actually help others, then yeah, that's cool. It's just the impression that I deserve more money. I want more money because I think I deserve it and I just want to keep it. That's where, you know, it starts running into problems. Feed 100k people for free every day via donations, but I'd bankroll it if I could. Yeah. Me too. Yes, this is Melior, Crimea's capital. Also, it seems kind of weird in the... Talking about the game for a second. It seems kind of weird that the war that starts is between nations that you literally have nothing to do with and don't even seem to be in. Like, I know you're mercenaries, but usually don't you get drawn into a war by somehow or another? At this point, you're just sort of sitting and watching a war start. Like, oh, okay, they're fighting. Cool. Yes, this is the Melior, Crimea's capital. Our base of operations is right about here. Everything started 3 days ago. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives of Melior's Royal Library. Without warning, the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, rent the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night. That's a phrase I haven't seen in a long time. I always love that phrase. Black as night. It's a very simple little phrase. It goes underappreciated, I think. The Dane army? Correct. Was there provocation? As you know, relations between Crimea and Dane have never been friendly. However, the past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes. Nothing that has ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal and without warning. Dane laid the capital to waste. I've never seen destruction on this scale before. A swift attack, devastating and brutal. A daring gambit indeed. But if it succeeds, a very well-chosen one at that. Yes, the King of Dane would not hesitate to employ such treacherous tactics. What happened next? King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. Wait, the king is named Crimea? Does the name of this country change every time a new king takes power, or is every king in the succession named Crimea? Also, how egotistical do you have to be to name the kingdom after yourself? The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them. Fearing the worst, I also fled and made my way here. So we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of the war cannot have traveled far yet. We may well be the first ones to know of it out here. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. I know some risk was involved. It was nothing. Dane has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us. Crimea is the family name. That makes sense. How dare you ruin my joke? Never ruin the joke of a streamer. What are we going to do? That's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titania? Crimea is the closest thing our company has to a homeland. The Crimean royal family and noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint as well as a business one, it's in our best interest to help Crimea. And you, Soren? I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We are not Crimea's private militia. No coin has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it. So you would have us sit and watch us Crimea is overrun. Why are you assuming Crimea will lose? That would be the question here. I mean, Crimea could win for all you know. Why are you the only people in the world who can possibly win this war? Like, I know it's a video game, so of course you are, because you're the main characters. But, like, as a real-world tactical philosophy thing, why would you assume that you are the thing that would turn the tide of the war? I would. Dane's troops are superior in both numbers and morale. The chances of a Crimean victory are slim indeed. But I thought you were working with a mercenary group, not the royal family. Well, Soren is a realist. Yeah, I mean, you can't fault him for his logic, but Crimea is ruled by King Raman, who is known throughout the land. Wait, they just called him King Crimea a minute ago. So his name is Raman Crimea? Now why would you call him King Crimea if his name is actually... whatever. And his brother, Duke Renning, is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Dane may not find victory so easy. Valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Dane's King Ashnard is every bit Lord Renning's equal. Okay. The timing of this... I'm sorry, the timing of me playing this game is just too real to ignore. This is literally happening right now in the real world, where a hypothetically superior military force is invading a theoretically inferior military, and the smaller military is basically winning. Like, this is literally happening right now in the real world. I don't mean to laugh about it. It's terrible. Of course, support Ukraine. But oh my god, this is just way too close. I feel like I shouldn't even be playing this game right now. Good lord. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Dane is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Curse you, Soren. Crimea is not doomed. They can turn aside Dane's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance. With the Crimean army both demoralized and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out that long. Why are they demoralized, though? Like, what happened to demoralize them? Alright, that's enough. Both of you. I hear what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at Melior. Ike, I want you in charge of this. Assemble your men and get going. What? Me? Well, they were suddenly attacked. I mean, if they've had that bad relations with this nation for that long, surely they had, like, a notion that it might happen eventually. Titania will accompany you as an advisor. Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy, and he's had barely more than a taste of battle. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish? Ah, Shinon. Since you're so concerned, you can go as well. Wait, that's not what I... Blast. Who else? Gatry, Reese, and Soren. That should do. Father, wait. Why do you want me... That was an order. Get moving. There's no time to waste. Yes, sir. They already lost their capital? Okay, I didn't notice that part. I didn't see them say that. You'd be surprised. Of course, you stream Fire Emblem, so... Of course, I don't know if you try to pay attention to the story. It is so hard to read a text out loud and absorb what it's saying at the same time. So many times I'll read a sentence and then just immediately forget what the sentence said. I don't know how my brain works that way. I can read it out loud and just reach the end of the cutscene and go, okay, what the hell just happened? That's why I skip text. That makes a lot of sense. There's almost no point to reading it. Titania, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some direction. Understood. Yes, sir. Ike, wait up! What? Here, this is for you. I want to give someone else the hand axe, so I guess I've gotten rid of all of his freaking iron swords. A sword? Where did you get it? From Father. He told me to come and give it to you. It's beautiful. This is the first sword you've gotten that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great. Yeah. Well, be careful. Oh, and bring me a souvenir. Something nice. I've never been to Melior before. Miss, I'm not going on vacation. Sheesh. That's how I use the term for that. Zombie moan. Are you feeling alright, Ike? You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what my father's doing. I put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important. Also, I'm just gonna say it. This game has some of the prettiest boys I've ever seen in an anime. I'm just gonna go out and say it. They just look so nice and pretty. You're going to succeed him as our commander one day. I don't mean that as a bad thing at all, by the way. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me? I don't know if I'm capable. Even if I am. That day's a long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced. Weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. I'm not so sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Grail is a great man, but I think he'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Don't be ridiculous. It's just my opinion. No, you need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you fear your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That would be more in keeping with your personality, no? Why don't you stay in character, Ike? I suppose you're right. How do things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital. Are they Crimean? Judging by the armor, the vast majority of the dead are Dane soldiers. So Crimea has the upper hand? Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Raman, or another member of the royal family, was on the move when Dane soldiers fell on them. Could it have been Lord Renning? No. As long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning will not leave their command. Perhaps another member of the court. We've got Dane soldiers moving in on our location, and they don't look happy. I love that little zigzag they did. I know the game moves in a grid, but that's why they get rid of the grid during cutscenes in most of the modern games. You see him, that's like something from a Mel Brooks movie. Alright, men, move out. The soldiers just start zigzagging their way toward the enemy. Like, what the frick are you doing? You there. Who are you? What are you doing here? We are no one you need. You're armed. Heed me. Drop your weapons and surrender. Act quickly, or else. Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not... not going to cooperate, eh? Ready your weapons, men. Move in and kill them all. Headstrong fools. Getting caught up in some skirmish is not part of the plan. But they're obviously not going to listen to us. Grail mercenaries, get ready to fight. That is a lot of soldiers. Alright, Ike. I see how you handled the role of captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? We'll do as you say, so long as you hurry up and spit it out. I know. I'm thinking. Give me a moment, will you, Shinan? Bah, useless. We'd be better led with mist than this soft, untested whelp. Let's see. We're in the middle of the road, and there's not much cover. Soren and Rise are vulnerable, so you have to protect them from enemy attacks, right? That's a sound strategy, Ike. I can attack from behind your defenses. Good thinking. Do you mean that? Alright, let's do that then. The ultimate strategy. Don't get hit. Alright, who can use the hand axe? The only axe user I have is Titania. I don't really want her to attack still. Well, maybe she can start fighting. I mean, she's... Okay, let's just go and give it to Boyd. Like... There we go. Jeez, anyone else have anything they don't need? No, I think everyone else is good. Let's see. Are there class changes in this game? I don't see any way to, like, do that. Okay, I'm just using everyone I have available. Who's coughing? Yes, there are class changes to level 20. Cool. Why does it sound like someone's coughing? Is that the game? That's the game. Why is the menu coughing at me? you make a cough your menu sound effect? It just sounds like someone going, You don't hear that? It sounds like someone coughing into their hand. When I back out, it sounds like someone like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I've been going for quite a while though, and the internet is still very angry at me for some reason I can't fathom. I'm sorry about the internet. But I think I'm going to call the stream here for the day. Thank you very much for joining me, Atnella. I will probably play a bit more of this game, because I'm honestly having more fun than I thought I would. Like, Fire Emblem games for me, especially the older ones, tend to just be stressful. But so far it's been going really good. We'll see if it stays that way, but I'm having fun. I'll probably play it more later. I hope you join me for later streams. I try to stream at least once a day. Around the same time, so if you just pop on around this time, I'll probably be on. Or, like, earlier. Yeah. And I hope you have a good day. And thank you to everyone who joins me. And I will be back later. Later. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Later.